اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
So the first part of the advice has finished, and now let's come to the second point, in which Ayatullah Sistani said, learn the teachings of ahlulbait and follow them. So I will shed some light on that. Because I'm in Najaf Ashraf, this is the city of, as I mentioned, even if people respect if you are Sayyid, or they want to just, even kiss the hands of the ulama. So there is so much respect in this city because this is the city of Babul Ilm. Right, so the virtue of respecting the scholar and the students. Whoever respect a religious scholar or a student, if it is, he respected 70,000 prophets. So always, that's why we take the example of our ulama. And in our society, for unfortunately many, because we are in connection with many parents, and in our society, if students of Islam consider themselves having no value, because I had a chance to, even in our time when I was also a student, and even now, so there are different concepts. Many people they think, oh, they would be so happy to become alim or alima, but some in our society, some of them have no value. If he announces his achievement like opening madrasa, writing a book, people don't give value to it, or even he or she chooses his career as a alim or alima. People don't give value. Even at home, a student of knowledge is given no value. When we had a chance to visit the hall and I asked the challenges, some of the halls, the students said that when we choose our career as alim or alima, then other people like our cousins, so they look down upon it. But now we should read hadith of our Mawla Amirul Mu'mineen, in which city we are in. I am especially in Najaf Ashraf, and we should know what our Imam is saying. So there is a hadith of Imam Ali alayhi salam, Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajtf farajahum. So he said the value and price of every human being is according to his knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge increases wisdom and value of human being. An ignorant becomes successful after gaining knowledge. So in Urdu we say हर इंसान की कद्र कीमत उसकी knowledge and wisdom से. And he said scholars are the best people of my ummah, and it is for both men and women who gain the Islamic knowledge. So this is the teachings of our Imam. Ayatullah Sistani said we should follow the knowledge. The source of knowledge is our ahlulbait. The source of knowledge is the teachings of ahlulbait, and these ahadith are the teachings of ahlulbait. So what is necessary? Knowledge. If we want to ask, which knowledge we should acquire, which is the most recommended one? So our Imam Ali said, in the matter of the command of religion, it is enough that from the things in which ignorance is not an acceptable excuse, get to know it. Things in which ignorance is not an acceptable excuse. Example, if you cross traffic signal, and like example is if you just violate the traffic rules. If there is a red light and will your excuse be accepted? Will they leave you if you say that I was not aware of such law? Without passport, if you have tickets, and you will not be allowed to travel. So today, we cannot say that, oh, we don't know and that's why we cannot follow. Today it is very easy to ask questions using websites, WhatsApp, etc. just a click away. So many people say that, ladies in our era, they said, oh, hame nahi batao, hame agar pata chalega to double guna milega. So that's why they don't attend dildars, they don't attend madrasa, they don't give value to it even, and they don't create this system, even they don't inculcate this importance of religious knowledge in their children. They say, na batao, na pata chalega, na amal karna padega, but it is wrong. It is, you have to pay the penalty. The guna will be double. Why did not you acquire? So many sources. Why didn't you know the wajibat? You are making mistakes in namaz, you are making mistakes in wuzu, in recitation. So it is wajib on us to acquire importance of knowledge of halal and haram. So these are the teachings. Ayatullah Sistani said that we have to follow the teachings of our Imam. Which knowledge? The teachings of our Imam. Imam Jafar Sadiq said, whoever memorizes 40 hadiths out of existing hadiths about halal and haram, Allah will make him a jurist and a scholar on the day of the judgment and will not torment him. So see, so why not we are inclined towards these teachings? Ayatullah Sistani said, if you want to go, if you want to increase your love, connection of Mawla, do this kind of things, right? And when does the door of knowledge close? Imam Ali. So I'm sharing the teachings of our Imam Ali, the ahadith of our Imam Ali. So he said, when God humiliates his servants, he closed the door of knowledge on him. One should understand it and ask forgiveness. Look at routine. One spends day to earn and have no time to earn knowledge. So many hadiths regarding this. So, and even one hadith that vow on you that you don't have even one day in a week, especially Friday, to learn about halal and haram. So, and now when I share this, many people think, oh, this is the job of ulamas, just as so for removing this misunderstanding, I just want to share about the female version of scholars and what is the better example I can give. And the mother of Imam Musa Kazim alayhi salam, sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So her name was Hamida, and Imam Muhammad Baqir praised her in his first meeting with her, and later married his son Imam Jafar Sadiq to her. And Imam Jafar Sadiq ordered women to learn Sharia rules from his wife Hamida, and Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam had stated about her that Hamida was the favorite in this world and in hereafter. MashaAllah. So see, this is our Imam. He is the wife of one Imam, the mother of one Imam, the daughter-in-law of one Imam. Sheikh Abbas Khumi, which is the Muhaddis of Mafatil Jinnah, used to say that she was a scholar and a jurist. This is the example of the female. Just not focus on this ulama. There are female versions also. And Imam Sadiq used to order women to ask their wives for certain issues of hush from her. And hadith of Imam Sadiq about making shifa'at for non-praying person near death is narrated by his wife Hamida. So these are the examples of female scholars. And what best example I can give from the house of ahlulbait? The wife of Imam Jafar Sadiq, the daughter-in-law of Imam Muhammad Baqir, the mother of Imam Musa Qasim. And if you say that, oh, these examples are just for ahlulbait, we are not like that. What about the Banu Amin? She is not related to ahlulbait, but she's a role model for the seekers of knowledge. Banu Nusrat Amin Isfahani was such an intelligent lady that scholars gave her ijaza for ishtihad. Ayatullah Abdul Hussain Amini, Ayatullah Khazi Tabatabai, Sayyid Abbas Kashani, Ayatullah Marashi Najfi, Ayatullah Kul Kareem Hayri, Ayatullah Muhammad Kazim Shirazi have gave her ijaza, permission of ishtihad to become a mujtahid. So my dear fellow women, don't underestimate yourself, neither your passion for knowledge and for learning, because you have to do the tarbiyat of the bringing of your children. That's why we always give emphasis on the religious knowledge, and it is the part of Ayatullah Sistani advice. And there's example, she wrote tafsir in 15 volumes, Makhzun al-Irfan, Arba'in Hashmiya, and wrote other books on akhlaqiyat too. So apart from ahlulbait, we have this example, and if you, inshallah, will go to the Ziyarah, her grave is in Isfahan. Many scholars compiled biographies of her life. You can see her tomb is built in such a way like if a woman is wearing chadar. This is the best role model and example. Ayatullah Hussain Mazahiri led her janaza. There is a madrasa on her name in Tehran, is also founded. She utilized her time, used to teach Quran, and she also had 8 to 10 children. So we don't have any excuse. We have all virgins. So inshallah, mashallah, I am so fortunate, mashallah, you all have the passion for gaining religious knowledge. Inshallah, continue this passion, and then you have shared example. So Imam Ali, what is the message? Imam Ali is saying knowledge always calls for action. So we should be
اللهم صل على محمد